Hi, I'm John Pellin. On January 18th of this year, my friend Jesi Stracham was in a bad accident. Ever since she was 10 years old, she's raced the GNCC Powder Puff class all the way to winning an XC Pro women's class. Despite being in a motorcycle accident that left her paralyzed, Jesi's passion for GNCC Off Road Racing remains. Thanks to Polaris, UTV Scene, and an extraordinary fabrication shop out of Michigan called RacerTech, Jesi's going to be able to once again follow her passion, GNCC Off Road Racing.
One night we came there and she said, "You need to sit down, I got to tell you something." And with the way things were going at that time with the hospital and doctors and everything, it's like, oh Lord, what's going on now? And she says, "I got an offer to race." And I just looked at her strange. I said, "What do you mean race?" She said, "Well, the new Polaris ACE, the single-seater. They're going to do me build hand controls and everything." I said, that sounds pretty good. She said, "It'll be GNCC Racing." I just started, tears ran out of my eyes, and I just went over and gave her the biggest hug in the world. I says, "We're back behind you 1,000%.
With this opportunity, she plans to inspire a lot of people that are also disabled. Probably something unattainable just a few short years ago, but the GNCC has offered a new single-seater class. This is where Jesi gets to race again. Polaris has essentially created an ATV that you drive instead of ride. It's a quad with a roll cage, perfect for someone like Jesi that no longer has use of their legs. She'll be racing a customized Polaris ACE 570 that you gotta see to believe.
When we heard about Jesi's accident, we knew that we had to get involved, and we had to build her a machine that could get her back out in the track racing GNCC in the way that she's used to racing, aggressively and fast. We built a custom car with hand controls for her to drive. We built custom suspension to take the abuse of racing. We built custom rigid mount bumpers, Nerf bars, and even a custom roll cage just for her. GNCC racing is one of the most brutal races out there. It takes endurance of the driver and it takes extreme endurance of the vehicle to take the rocks and the ruts and the stumps and all the different things you come across during a race. We built a custom front suspension with custom uprights, A-arms, tie rods, and bracing all built into it, because that's basically the point that takes the most abuse on a car. OMF Wheels came on board and gave us some great custom wheels. They're 12-inch wheels, they're aluminum, they're lightweight, they're beadlock, and they're built for racing. Tire blocks came on board along with Loud Performance. They helped us get these things installed this morning. We've got a bulletproof tire and wheel setup. We have GBC tires on this car. We're actually running their afterburn tires. It's a lighter weight tire that's perfect for the type of racing we're doing with a lighter weight vehicle. Small size that'll be perfect to put the power that the ACE 570 has to the ground.
Jesi was quite the person before this accident, after the accident even more.
There's no words to describe that feeling when the 10-second call is out. You take off and you're just going for everything you have, getting the hang of being back on the track. I haven't raced in months. I mean, I haven't raced four wheels in years. And it's just being back on the track and getting out in the woods, getting the hang of it. I felt like I was just getting the hang of it, and the two lap board came out, and I was like, no. It was seriously exhilarating. Like, oh my gosh, it was such a great day.
Jesi grabs the whole shot and the early lead.
I cannot say enough about how grateful I am that I had this opportunity to get back on the track and do what I love to do and live my dream again.
I think it's awesome that the ACE came out, that they could create a machine like this for anyone who wants to ride, but especially in Jesi's case, that they could adapt this machine, that she could get back out racing again and doing what she loves. I mean, that's what this is. This is our GNCC family, and to not have someone here not doing because they're not capable, it's nice that the Polaris ACE is available and she is allowed to come out and race here and compete again, and that's just amazing, awesome. I'm so happy for her. I'm happy she looks up to me, and now I'm looking up to her, that she's, is not letting us get her down, and she's keeping on going. I do feel she can do anything, and I also have a career in physical therapy, and I see this kind of accidents every day, and some people, they never overcome it. But Jesi, she is an inspiration to all of us. There is nothing in this world that can keep you from doing it. If you really, really believe in your heart you can do it, you will find a way to do it, and she truly is an inspiration.
Well, it brought Jordan into Jesi's life.
And our life.
And our lives.
This video is full of life-changing goodness. Jesi is the second person in the world to receive in vivo therapeutics neuro-spinal scaffolding surgery. It's a lot to say. The first person in the world to receive this is my new friend, Jordan Fallis. Jordan, I don't quite get the surgery that you had. Can you explain it a little better?
Yeah, I can a little bit. In the event of a spinal cord injury, if someone's paralyzed, basically what it means is the nerves in the spinal cord have been severely injured, sometimes severed, bruised, and what it does when that happens is breaks the nerves inside. So what this surgery does is implants a neuroscaffold inside the spinal cord to fill that gap where the injured nerves were. So with that being said, hopefully what it's supposed to do is bridge the nerves across and get motor function and sensory function back and get everybody back on their feet.
They're the only two in the world that have this.
So they could help each
implant.
other out. They knew what each other were talking about. They knew the complaints, and I mean, they just hit it off.
Yeah, you know, right off the bat, her and I had a huge connection just with how much we had in common. You know, we love being off-road, we love being on wheels with motors and outdoors. I mean, shoot, she likes hunting even, so you know, there's definitely a lot we have in common that was pretty cool. And you know, she's got such a good attitude and is keeping her head up about the whole situation, so you know, we can really lean on each other for support.
Jordan and Jesse became boyfriend and girlfriend over this, and you know, oh, it's gone viral.
But then both were paralyzed.
You know, it's amazing to see all the work and effort that's been put into this project, and you know, the machining, all the fabrication, everything on this ACE. I mean, it's really setting it apart from any other ACE that you're going to see out there. The hand controls in it, they look great. The twist throttle with the hand brakes. You know, it definitely makes it for an easier ride for someone who can only use their arms and hands. So it's pretty cool to see it out here and in action. I think it's going to give a lot of hope and shed some light on people who are in our position and want to go out and have fun, something like this.
For me, I'm going to finish the GNCC series this year on this ACE. I'm going to definitely, you know, take it to the fullest. Register Tech put all their efforts into it along with UTV Scene, so we're going to put all of our efforts into it as well. I'm going to finish the season on this, actually race the Heartland Challenge as well. And we're going to get out there and see what we can do. Can't see if we can't wrap this up, get us a championship possibly.
Doctors have come from distant cities just to see me. Stand over my bed, disbelieving what they see. They say I must be one of the wonders God's own creation. And as far as they see, they can offer no explanation. Newspapers ask intimate questions, want confessions. They reach into my head to steal the glory of my story. They say